Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Perfect Forex, and today guys we'll be doing two things majorly. First of all, we'll be doing a quick backtest of the trend line 1 minute strategy on the boom and crash index market. That is on boom 1000, crash 1000, boom 500, and the crash 500 index market. We'll be doing a quick backtest, and if possibly we'll see a live entry. We'll be entering the market live again to show you guys how this strategy works. So guys, I will be doing a quick back test of this strategy to show you guys possible entries in the market, possible entries in the market. But then if you are just coming across my YouTube channel, as all this helps the algorithm of these videos to reach more people and to allow for more people to see this valuable content. So guys, quickly let me show you guys how the trend line strategy works. If you've seen my previous video, which I actually urge you to watch and watch and watch over and over again until you get hold of how strategy works. If you've seen that video, you get to discover how we're able to pick live trades, how we're able to enter the market live, how I was able to show you guys how the strategy works and how it did play out. If you've not seen that video, I urge you to go back and watch the video, as it will do you a lot of good. To do you a lot of good. So guys, quickly let's check the boom 1000 index market. I was actually waiting for this market to play out, so I will take a live entry. But as you can see, guys, it hasn't played out. It hasn't played out. If I was to enter the market, I would have entered from this point, this third of the trend line, and waited for about 10 candles to the downside before exiting the market. About 10 candles to the downside before exiting the market. If you are using the smallest lot size on this commodity, you just be risking about $2 of your account. As if you are using 0.2 lot size, you just be risking about $2 there, about $2-3 there, about in the market to make about $8-10 once a significant spike occurs. So guys, this strategy actually works on the 1 minute time frame. It works for both buys and sells as shown in the previous video. So guys, I'll be showing you more backtests and more entry points using this strategy. As you can see, this was an entry point in the market, but we were not able to take it because we were not online at the moment. Can you see, guys? Can you see the strategy? Can you see how profitable it is? Can you see how crazy it works? It already works about 85 to 90%. Well, it works about 85 to 90% accurately. It works about 85 to 90% accurately. So guys, can you see, as I said, the criteria for entering the market are just three criteria for entering the market. The first is you see a move to the upside, breaking initial structure, that is breaking this structure at this point. Can you see this was the structure on the 1 minute time frame? Ensure you are analyzing this on the 1 minute time frame. You don't need to go to the 4 hours or the 1 hour time frame or the 30 minutes or the 15 minutes. Just go down to the 1 minute time frame. No need to stress yourself. Go down to the 1 minute time frame, wait for these confirmations, and then enter into the market. Now, once you see a break of structure to the upside like this, then you see a spike to this downside, and you see a continuous move to the upside, then just draw your trend line from these 2 points. These 2 points where spike actually dropped down to. Place your trend line at those points and then begin to wait for the market for the third touch. Begin to wait for the market for the third touch. Can you see? Look at this point. There was another break of structure at this point. Can you see this upward move? This upward move caused a break of this structure. Now, can you see? Can you see the drop to the downside, touching the trend line for the third time? Can you see how our confirmation just played out? And once these are in place, the next thing you'll be looking out for is just 5 to 10 candles. 5 to 10 candles, not 3 candles, guys. 5 to 10 candles. Can you see how far this market played out? Can you see from this point the touch of the trend line? Ensure that price is touching the trend line. I'm not accurately drawing this trend line. That is why it's not seeming as though it's touching. Can you see? Can you see? This is it. Touching the trend line for the third time. Just enter into the market to go long for 5 to 10 candles. Can you see? This is the 10th. Let me show you the 10th candle. This is 16, 10 candles. 10 candles. So you'd have entered the market, taken out your 10 candles and exited the market. 5 to 10 candles. This is just 5 candles. This is 5 candles. Wow, this is 10 candles. See, can you see, guys? You have entered the market, taken out your profit and exited the market. Can you see how far the market went? Market went about 42, almost 50 candles to the upside. Where you'd have taken those your 10 candles and you would have exited the market. This strategy works for both crash 1000, crash 500, boom 1000 and the boom 500 index market. Quickly, let's see a sell to the downside. Let's see a confirmation for a sell to the downside. Can you see this point? Quickly, let me show you guys. Can you see this point? This was another confirmation to short the market to the downside. This was another confirmation to short the market to the downside. Can you see? Move to the downside. Break of structure. Can you see the structure was broken by this spike? You have to ensure that all these criteria are in place before entering the market. Can you see another move to the upside? Can you see another break of structure again? Break of structure to the downside. Actually, this structure here was broken. At this point, structure was broken by this spike. Then a push to the upside, touching the trend line for the third time. You would enter the market once price touches the trend line for the third time. Can you see this spike? Can you see this spike? Can you see the continuous move to the downside? Can you see how many? These are what? How many? Let's quickly look at the pips you have caught about. At if you decide to hold the market to for this long, you'd have caught about 38 pips to 40 pips to the downside, around 40 pips to the downside. So guys, that's how this strategy works for a sell also. Quickly, let's look for another confirmation for a buy. For a buy, this is another confirmation for a buy. Let's look at this point, guys. Can you see? I don't really want to dwell too much on this crash 1000. After this, we'll be looking into boom 1000 and also the other commodities so that I can show you guys the trades we took for this week. In our VIP section, our VIP group, we took some trades which actually were very, very, very profitable. Which were very, very profitable. If you want to inquire more about the group, if you want to inquire more about my ultimate strategy, that is my market structure strategy, I'll drop the link to the Telegram group in the description box below, where you can join the general group, the free general group where I drop free signals and also free profitable content. I'll drop the link in the description box below for you to join. Can you see, guys? This spike pushed the market to the downside. Can you see this move to the upside? So the first move to this upside. First move to this upside. Second move. Sorry, this is the third move. But this was the first move. First move to this upside. Second move. Third touch on the trend line. Can you see the move to the upside? Can you see the move, guys? Can you see the move, guys? This strategy works. It works crazily well. It works crazily well, guys. So quickly, let's go back one more time to look out for entry reasons. I think this point was an entry reason. Okay, yes, it's an entry reason. Can you see, guys? First touch at this point. Second touch at this point. Can you see the third time the market touched the trend line, would have entered for your 5 candle buy to the upside, 5 candle buy to the upside. Can you see? I've caught just 5 to 10 candles and I've exited the market. Can you see how far the market went? Went about 30, 30 candles to the upside, but you're just looking out for what? Just 5 to 10 candles, 5 to 10 candles. Can you see this point? The market didn't really break structure at this point, so this would have been a very, very risky trade. Can you see that? The market didn't really go far at this point. The market didn't really go far. That's about 15 pips to the 15 um candles to the upside. Although it actually hit our TP of 10 candles, but this is a very, very risky trade as this structure was not taken out. This structure was not broken. So guys, ensure that structure is broken. I see structure broken, push to the downside, structure broken again for the second time. The third touch on the trend line, enter long on the crash 1000 and crash 500 market. Quickly, let me show you on the boom 1000 and boom 500 market. Can you see this place? Can you see at this point it would have been stopped out of the market because this strategy didn't play out at this point. As I said, there's no strategy that is 100%. It's about 15 candles to the downside would have been stopped out of this market at um 10 candles. If you want to risk 10 candles, would have been stopped out. And if you want to risk 15 candles, would have been stopped out. And if you want to risk 20 candles, then we'll still be in the market. Because as I said, you can risk about 10, 15 to 20 candles, depending on your account size and how patient you want to be. And how patient you want to be. As I said, this strategy plays out around almost 8 to 10 times um, in all the boom and crash index market. That is the boom 1000, boom 500, crash 1000, and crash 500. It plays out about twice a day or 3 times a day on the boom 1000 index market for both buy and sell, and also on the crash 1000, and also for the boom 500 and crash 500. It plays out about twice a day for both buys and sell. So accumulating all together, that's about 10 entries in a day. And taking about 10 entries, you should be assured of at least 7 coming your way. At least 7 coming your way. At least 7 to 8 of the trades coming your way, because this strategy is about 85 to 90% accurate. It's about 85 to 90% accurate. So guys, let's look for entry reasons on um this boom 1000. Can you look at this point, guys? Can you see this point? Can you see? Can you see? Let's zoom in for you guys to see. So the first touch, first move, second touch. Once you see two move to the downside, touching the trend line, wait for the third touch to catch a spike on boom 1000. Wait for the third touch to catch a spike on the board. Can you see this spike? Can you see this spike? So the break of structure at this point. This also broke this structure. That is, this candle, this particular candle broke this structure. This particular spike broke this structure. This spike, this upside, broke this structure. Can you see the third touch? Can you see the spike to the upside also? Can you see the spike to the upside? Can you see how far the market went? It came back to our entry, but can you see? It didn't really touch our entry though. But can you see how far this upside would have caught about 36 pips into the market, around 40 pips in the market, and you would have exited if you decided to hold that long. If you decided to hold that long. So guys, that's how the strategy works, guys. As I said, no strategy is 100%. This also has its downtimes. It has its downtimes. Can you see this point? Can you see? Can you see? We have entered at this point. Can you see? First touch, break of structure, break of this structure. Second touch, break of the structure. Can you see the third touch? It did spike immediately. It touched the trend line. It was just 2 candles to the downside and then spike, spike, spike. Can you see? Can you see? It's about 40 pips to the upside. About 40 pips to the upside. Can you see? Holding for about 10 candles to the downside before exiting the market would have gotten all these 10, all these spikes to this upside, because our stop loss wasn't it. Our stop loss wasn't it. Can you see this point also, guys? Can you see this point? Can you see? Can you see this spike? Touch, Okay, this is the first touch, break of structure, second touch, break of structure. Can you see the third touch? Can you see the spike? Just catching this spike alone, I would have exited the market because this is about 30 pips spike. 30 pips. Just a spike giving me 30 pips. Using a lot size of one. That is using a one lot size on this move alone would have given me about $30. $30. And that's actually significant in the market. Significant in the market. So guys, that is how the strategy works. That is how this strategy works. Just wait for 3 confirmations and then you enter the market. So guys, you can test run it, you can backtest it on boom 1000 index on all the index commodities, the crash and boom index commodities, and see how profitable it is for you before utilizing it on your live account. I don't advise people to just go into the live account trading without backtesting a strategy and see how profitable it is for them. So guys, quickly let me show you guys how we were able to open on some trades during the week and how profitable they have been. Guys, this trade was sent to the VIP group today. In particular, today is the 30th. It was sent yesterday on the 29th. It was sent on the 29th of January 2022 to the VIP group. And as you can see, we entered at this point. Can you see? We were almost taking out. Can you see? Just about one peep to our stop loss being hit. Just about one peep to our stop loss being hit. The market began to drop to the downside. We entered about this point. We gave the signal at this point for people to enter into the market, and we almost got stopped out. But based on the fact that we saw the entry at a very, very good point, and based on the fact that our confirmations were in place, we weren't stopped out. And the price continued to push to the downside. And right now, we are still on this trade, guys. We are still on this trade in the VIP group. We are still on this trade at this moment in the VIP group. We are looking at price to short from this point to the downside before we eventually look at closing out and looking at the next thing to do, either continue to the downside or push to this upside. But based on this analysis and based on the signal given, price is shorting to this downside, and we are milking the market at the moment. Guys, we've been in the market for almost a day now. We entered the market on the 29th of January 2022, and today is the 30th. Today that the video is being recorded on the 30th, we are still in the market. So guys, let me show you also on VIX 25 volatility 25 index market. Can you see? Okay, this I give the analysis. I didn't give this analysis actually. I just analyzed that. Okay, are we looking at price buying to this upside before eventually looking at what to do? If I see my confirmation reasons, I'll be entering the market. This wasn't a trade given. This wasn't an analysis that was given out to the group. I was just looking at what price would do at this point, and then I'll enter the market for a sell once my total confirmations are in place. This one in particular, let me show you guys. This one in particular was a trade given on the VIP platform. This was a trade given on the VIP platform. We analyzed that price was going to move to this point, do its thing at this point, and then shoot to the upside, get to this point, and again push to the downside before looking at either shorting downwards to the downside or going long. And as you can see, guys, can you see the move? Can you see the move? Price moved from this point. We entered this market at this point. Quickly, let me show you how crazy the entry was. How crazy the entry was. The entry was really crazy, guys. The entry was really, really crazy. We just risked about 2 pips in this market. This was our entry point. Our entry point in the market. This candle, this particular bearish candle was our entry point. Can you see? We just risked about 1.4 pips, but we risked 2 pips. It was just 2 pips we used as our stop loss. But can you see? From this point to this last candle, to this last week of this candle, just about 1.4 pips. But we just risked 2 pips in the market. Can you see? This is about 2 pips. Let me show you. It's about 2 pips. Can you see? On the 2 minutes time frame, we risked about 2 pips, and the market didn't even get to beneath this candle. It didn't even get to beneath this candle. Can you see? Basically, it tapped in like this. Just went bullish. It went bullish. Can you see? This week is just about 0.2 pip, 0.2 pip to the downside. The drawdown was about 0.2 pip to the downside before the market continued to push to the upside. Can you see? Market pushed from this point to this upside, smashed our take profit from this point, this upside, smashed our take profit, and then continue to short to this downside. Can you see? From this point again, short to this downside for the confirmation of the two moves, push to the upside, push to the downside, and as you can see, we actually made a lot of profit from this move. We made a lot of profit from this move. So guys, that's that about that on this analysis. And also, we analyzed the V75 index market. This wasn't a trade I gave out. This was the personal trade I took for myself. This was the personal trade I took for myself. I don't always give out. Not all the trades I take, I give out. So if you want to learn how I trade, you can actually hit me up so that even though I don't give out trades, you can pick trades for yourself and enjoy good profit. Can you see? This was the entry to enter the market at this point. This bullish candle, this particular bullish candle. Let me zoom it in for you guys to see. This particular bullish candle is where I entered from. And I can see it was zero drawdown. Can you see? Entered from this point, it has zero drawdown and price short to this downside. Can you see? Smashing my take profit. My take profit was smashed before price will move to the upside and then move to the downside again. And then right now, price is moving to the upside. Can you see? Take profit was smashed without any drawdown. The way I trade, guys, I just risk very, 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 very little in the market, about 2 pips, 3 pips, 5 pips, and at most 10 pips in the market. At most 10 pips in the market. And the days where I am so impatient to wait for my full confirmations, I risk at most 20 pips in the market. But as you can see, my entry reasons, the risk to reward ratio, just about 1:15. You can see about this was where I placed my stop loss above this point. This was about 5 pips, stop loss, 3 to 5 pips stop loss to gain about this. How many pips? This is about 68 pips to the downside. 68 pips, guys. Can you see? 2 pips to make about 68. That's about 1:34, 1:35 thereabout. Can you see how crazy this strategy is? My strategy is actually very, 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 very profitable. Very, very profitable. Whenever I lose in the market, it's not as though I don't look at the market. My strategy works crazily, but still yet I lose. But whenever I lose in the market, I don't lose much. I don't lose much at all. At all. I don't lose much at all. I might have 3 straight losses at a goal, but I won't lose up to 3%, around 3 to 5% of my account. I won't lose up to 3 to 5% of my account at all, at all, at all. So guys, some strategy actually allows you to lose about 5% of your account on a single trade. But mine, I'll take 3 trades and I might just be losing about 3% to 5% of my account on 3 trades. And once I go on 3 straight losses, I don't trade for that day again. I wait to enter the market the next day. Because if you know me as a trader, I always emphasize on proper risk management. If you blow your account today, you won't be able to enter into the market tomorrow. So guys, just ensure that you always practice proper risk management. Always ensure you practice proper risk management. On this step index market, I'm actually looking at the bearish move, but I won't be opening into the trade until I see my full confirmations. So guys, that's that about that on this video. I really don't want to make it lengthy, as it is already being too lengthy. So guys, I'll be ending the video here. But once again, if you're just coming across my YouTube channel for the first time, I would like you to click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will be notified. And so do all to share this link with your friends. Do all to share these videos with your family. Let them know that something amazing is happening on my YouTube channel. Perfect Forex on my YouTube channel, Perfect Forex. I would have loved us to wait for this trade to play out at this point. I would have loved us to wait. Let us quickly see if this trade is going to play out, so you can see how effective this strategy is. You can see how effective this strategy is, and hopefully, I hope it even taps it out. I hope it doesn't play out, so you will know that it doesn't work all the time. The strategy is not an holy grail strategy that, oh, once you've gotten it, you will never lose in the market again. No, no. I hope it doesn't play out, so you know that um, it is not 100% strategy. But once it plays out, I want you to see that once you are able to pick trades like this, about 10 trades like this in a day, you are short of 7 to 8 of those trades coming in the direction of your buyer. So just wait, let us quickly zoom in. Once it touches the trend line, we will be shorting the market, and hopefully we don't enter the market too late. Hopefully we don't enter the market too late. We don't enter the market too late, guys. Hopefully we don't enter the market too late. Okay, guys, so that's how this strategy works. Once it touches the trend line, we will be looking to take a trade. We will be looking to take a trade. Should be expecting a spike at any moment from now. Expecting a spike any moment from now. Expecting a spike any moment from now, guys. I really don't want this video to be too lengthy. Quickly, hopefully this spikes. Hopefully this spikes. And if it doesn't spike, even though you are using about one lot size in the market, just risking about 10 candles will just be you losing about $8 of your account. And using 0.2 just be you losing about 2 to 2.5, around $3 of your account. $2, $2.5, $3 of your account. So guys, the strategy is actually profitable, and once you lose, you don't really lose much. As you can see, guys, price has tapped the trend line and it hasn't short to the downside. But hopefully it does short to the downside. I really don't want to make this video too lengthy. So if you want to see where I was able to pick live trades, you can go to the previous video and watch where I picked live trades. And you can see how profitable it is. So guys, that's that about this video. I'll see you in my next video. This is Perfect Forex, your friend, your brother, and your favorite trader. Do have a great day and God bless. And before I go, in my next video, I'll be showing you guys a new strategy, how to trade the VIX 75 index market. How to trade the VIX 75 index market with a very, very, very simple 15-minute and 1-minute strategy. 15-minute and 1-minute strategy. So guys, in my next video, we will see how to trade the VIX 75 index market. Thank you very much. Do have a great day, as I said earlier, and God bless.